And I saw the flag of Britain coming down.
Coming down. Nalabye bendera ya Bungereza ng'essibwa wansi.
What might have happened?
Ki ekibadde kituuseewo?
I asked myself what might have happened.
Era nange ne neebuuza ki ekibadde kituuseewo?
But grief,
naye ennyiike,
sorrow,
ennaku
of a great death,
ennaku ey'okufa okw'amaanyi ennyo.
Let's pray for Britain.
The last image of the Queen on Tuesday lunchtime, waiting to appoint the 15th Prime Minister of her reign. Just 2 days after swearing in Liz Truss, the flags at Buckingham Palace were lowered to half-mast. The royal notice posted, "The Queen is dead." Hushed crowds descended on Buckingham Palace throughout this afternoon. This evening they're mourning the passing of a queen, the end of a reign that lasted 70 years. An RAF jet descended from sombre Scottish skies to a rain-soaked Aberdeen earlier this afternoon. Aboard, the Queen's grandson, Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge, her daughter-in-law, Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, youngest son, Prince Edward, the Earl of Wessex, and the Duke of York, Prince Andrew. They were taken in convoy to the royal estate in Balmoral, where the Queen has been since late July. But just after midday, the Royal Press Office, which usually maintains a staunch silence on the Queen's health, issued a statement, saying doctors were concerned for Her Majesty's health. Arriving today, not just princes paying respects to their monarch, but a grandson and sons saying goodbye to their mother. Just after midday, the Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, Nadhim Zahawi, shuffled up to the Prime Minister as her new energy plan for the nation was debated. Here you can see him briefing Liz Truss on the Queen's health. 20 minutes later, both Ms Truss and Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer left the House and prepared for history. This is a monarch who has always, up until very recently, defied her years. When her daughter Princess Anne handed her a walking stick last year, it was the first time in almost 20 years since she had needed support walking. And 2 decades ago, it was following a knee operation. But duty always triumphed over discomfort, and Her Majesty here at Westminster Abbey to celebrate the centenary of the Royal British Legion.
Good morning, Your Majesty. How are you?
Well, as you can see, I can't move.
Oh, well, many congratulations on the start of your Jubilee year.
Good morning.
In February this year, though, the Queen's ill health became more pronounced as she let senior defence staff know as she welcomed them to her home in Windsor Castle. But summer saw a flurry of engagements, first arriving at the Royal Windsor Horse Show, indulging a passion she enjoyed all her life. And in June, millions around the world and thousands upon thousands in London gazed, cheered and focused their phones on Buckingham Palace to celebrate 70 years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, the longest serving monarch in British history.
Where do you work?
The engagements continued. In July, meeting medical staff as she presented the entire NHS with the George Cross for their, quote, courage, compassion and dedication during the pandemic. 70 years of service and still the opportunity to surprise. This was the Queen's last official engagement caught on camera in July, a surprise visit to open a new hospice in Maidenhead, providing end-of-life care and support. The Queen died at Balmoral, aged 96, surrounded by her children. The end of a life of service and ceremony. announced in the simplest of statements.